because now we're actually gonna talk about, I don't remember the name of the boss, and with the boss I mean the hunt. I call it Azimanak, but in reality it's called Azimanak, whatever. A13, right? Because at some point you're gonna be tired of farming Wyvern, and of course you're gonna continue to farm Wyvern, but maybe you want to take a break now and then, and you're gonna be like, oh, what other hunt I should farm? Hunt? Don't even joke about it. Like Banshee, I guess you can farm Banshee if you want. It gives some decent stats. Maybe you need a bit of effect resistance on a couple of units. The lifesteal set can be really powerful for some units like Surin, Rylet, and other ones. The counter again can be really useful on a couple of units, so it has some decent sets. There are some people that actually farm almost only Banshee, not even Wyvern, and they try to put like counter almost on all the units and just try to get lucky, you know? That's the strat. But yeah, jokes aside, Golem, the thing is that the sets that it gives are not the best ones. I guess you can be, yeah, but you know, the attack one is going to give you a lot of damage. Yeah, but you have to get a turn after. And are you get a turn to actually attack? Nah, probably not. So it's some extra HP, some extra defense, but even then you're like... So then, the other one that you probably need if you are interested in Arena, RTA, and everything. I clicked on it. Not yet. It's Azimanak. Azimanak. Her. Him. It. It's gonna give you the Unity set. Unity set, it's a bit meh. It's probably the worst out of them. Rage set, in my opinion, if you really want to get the maximum out of your DPS in Hunt, you probably need at least a decent Rage set. Like if you put on Sigrid for your Wyvern team, Rage set, you're probably gonna do more damage, which means you're probably gonna finish it faster. You can even get like one-shot teams for the Banshee. With Rage set is gonna make it way easier. So yeah, there is that set, and of course there is the immunity one. Immunity set, which if you manage to get even on DPS's enough crit chance to not need the crit set, you should probably put immunity on everyone in RTA and Arena, on all the units for PvP. If you manage, almost all of them. Some of them maybe don't need it, like... Just put it on all of them, you know? I guess Champion Zerato. Maybe don't put it on him. A thing that you can actually do, since you maybe don't want to farm it as much, if you manage to do the Hell Ride every month, so since you don't want to farm the boss that much, even because it's not the most fun to farm, there are two ways to farm it. You can one-shot it, or do the normal camp, but the normal camp is not gonna be the fastest one. Like Wyvern is gonna be way faster most of the time, if you have general purges. Now they actually have teams even to one-shot the Wyvern, but yeah. Anyway, maybe at the beginning, it's okay even to buy this one, because it's actually a decent weapon, and most of the time I'm gonna look at the weapon, I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna buy this one. But I think you should even, you know, check this one up, because it's immunity, and it has defensive stats, but really good ones, so it's really hard to even if you roll into it, to get something that it's useless. Same for this one, but I think it's hard. Like in this one, if you get some stats all over the place, it's gonna be meh. In this one, even if you get a bit, you know, a bit defense, a bit speed, a bit defense, I said twice, a bit HP, some HP. I guess, I don't know how much you want the crit, but depends. I think it's easier to get something decent out of it, and you need only 2 pieces to activate the immunity set, so at least you have 1 out of the 2 pieces. I think they should change probably this one to crit chance, not crit damage, not attack, but whatever. And yeah, so this, if you manage to buy this one every month, it's probably gonna make easier for you to get some decent, you know, immunity sets. Now for the boss. Azimanak. You can, as always, of course, you can go to statistics and see more or less the comps that other people use. Can be like here, Tamarin, of course, is Tamarin, and what units they are using, and try to come up with something that is close to that. You can be like, okay, I don't have one of those units, maybe I'm gonna try, okay, I have Ras, of course you have Ras. Try to find something with Ras but not Tamarin, which is gonna be like here, I guess. It is a limited one, but all the other ones are 3 stars. Are free 3 stars. And I think you can put something else that I think is not that hard to swap her with something else, like maybe a Vivian. Yeah. So, what's the idea, the mechanics for Azimanak? So, to actually do damage to Azimanak, you have first to kill the 2 adds that she has in front, and that's why you need someone that does a lot of AoE. Of course, Arbiter Vildred and Vildred, they're really powerful, because Vildred, from some points of view, he can be even more useful, because every time he's gonna kill one of the adds with the basic attack, he's gonna do the AoE, and it's gonna kill even the other one. And yeah, after you kill the 2 units in front, you can actually do damage to the boss. The second thing that you need is someone that can cleanse, because he's gonna put a lot of debuffs on you. He's gonna put poison, a lot of it, because if it's a bit, you're like meh, but he's gonna put a lot of poison on you, so you have to get rid of it. If not, eventually your units are gonna die. And the last thing that is really important, someone that strips, probably 2 units that strip, just because the boss is gonna, the more you attack him, he's gonna get like a buff, and it's like an in range buff when he gets the maximum number of it, because it's like he's a bit upset, a bit more upset, and after that he's gonna be crazy and he's gonna do more damage, more everything. But you can dispel it, so that's why basically everyone uses Ras, just because he has dispel on the basic attack. Same for her, she has dispel, she can reset Tamarin, she has defense break, and Tamarin again, she has combat readiness, she can cleanse, she can dispel, she can do basically everything, right? So that's why they have them, and they have Vildred to do damage. It's basically the only one that does a lot of damage here. Maybe even her, depends on the build. There is another way. There is another team that you can use. You can actually one-shot it, but we're not gonna talk about it just because the gear to actually manage to pull it off, it's really hard. Like here, most of the time they always use Vivian for it, and it's basically this one. They're gonna try to destroy the first wave. After that, in the second wave, put a defense break on the boss. Probably with BBK or someone are gonna kill the 2 adds, and after that with Watcher Shuri, it's just gonna one-shot the boss. But it's not that easy. You need some decent gear. or some rage set, but to get the rage set you actually have to find this boss, right? So you should probably think at this first, like this kind of combos. Another thing that can help you, like let's say he's using here her, Luluka. If you use a mage, if you don't have enough strip for some reason, by the way, Ras is free, insane here, just use Ras. But if you need some extra dispels, you can actually use a mage like Luluka or Vivian or whoever you want. If the unit does AoE, it's even better. You can actually put on them. You can actually put on them this one, yeah, the violin. In that way, you have an extra chance to actually dispel the buff on the boss. I'm gonna show you guys in a bit. But yeah, this is basically it. Like, let me try to give you an example by using some of the units that they show here, because I was using something else. I don't use most of the time the same things. I don't have him, so I can't show you guys the team with him. I don't have Wildred. Which one is this? It's interesting enough to show you guys here. I guess I can use Tenebria. And maybe put on Tenebria the artifact that I was just saying. The gear on Tenebria, it's a bit questionable, but... Wait. Do I have it on someone? Not easy. Oof. Fire Tenebria. Change. It's okay. I guess we're gonna use the Landy. There was the steam, more or less. Let's see if Landy manages to do it. I don't know what artifact I have on Landy. I guess we're gonna see. What? Oh. Not the best one for this, but whatever. Let's see if they actually manage to do it. I hope I have gear on Ras. Because in the end, it's even, you know, it's important the gear you have. It's not only about the units. The better the units, the less gear you need on them. Like, you can probably do it even with 2 stars if you have like some insane gear on them. If you have, again, the strip, the cleanse, and the wet damage.
It's time to go to sleep.
And the defense break. The defense break helps, of course. Let's see if this team can actually do it.
gentlemen, let's shine! Cute. I want to torment you.
I hope you're ready.
GG. So yeah, it takes a bit, depends on the team of course. There are some teams that are gonna do it faster. If you do the one-shot team, it's gonna be way faster. I don't have the units to show you guys the one-shot tip. You can find it probably online somewhere. But if you guys can't manage to farm it, because they're gonna show you that you need probably rage set. So you actually have to farm it first enough to get some decent rage set. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to see a bit the stats, which again, they're not the best ones for this boss. I guess the Tenebra that I used, yeah, she didn't have enough effectiveness, only 48%. I want to change the gear actually for expeditions. And again, the violin. What else? The Ras. Some random gear. Not even the fastest. I have this thing to make him tankier that you can buy again in the Hall of Trial. You don't need this one though, you can put something more useful. I just had this one on him right now. That's why I'm saying you don't even have to be like +9. You know, it's not the hardest thing in the end. I'm trying to show you guys that it's not, you know, oh yeah, you did manage to do it, but you have like the best gear in the game. No, not in this team. Who else I had? Landy, I guess Landy's gear, it's okay. It's not. She's fast, speed-ish, not fast enough. And you can put something else, something better. Maybe if you need some HP, if it's a ranger, you can put even Bloodstone if you have it, or anything else. This one wasn't the most useful there. And yeah, and the other one was Tamarin. Last time I checked, she was actually a Soul Weaver. Yeah, again, +9 on the chest. No low for Tamarin, I guess. Even the artifact, I don't know why I have this one on her. You can put anything else, basically. And yeah, some random stats. Yeah, I hope it's helpful, at least to give you guys the idea, like how it works. Again, don't forget, you need strips, cleanses, and someone that does a lot of AoE, at least to manage to kill every time the odds near the boss. And yeah, I hope it's gonna help you guys. If not, I hope it's gonna help you guys. I hope it's gonna help you, and yeah. Let me know if you guys manage now to do the Azimanak. Let's do one summon for the video, not for YouTube. I guess on her just because they just put the banner. I imagine if it was actually was something decent. Yeah, nope.